Can the micropayment challenge be the key to you getting out of debt quickly? Maybe. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the micropayment challenge started with influencers basing their debt payments based on social media interactions, but has quickly morphed into many creators just starting to pay down debt in really small increments. So let's say $5 here, $10 there, and doing so weekly, daily, or generally just trying to do so more frequently than the monthly payment. So if you're a follower here, you probably already know that we tend not to be a fan of those gimmicky challenges that keep you away from the core tenets of being able to successfully save and invest over time and build the habit of doing such. But I actually think that this one is a great and effective way to start to put a dent in the debt you owe, and here's why it's so effective. So the minimum payment on a credit card is mostly interest and fees and designed to actually keep you paying it for a pretty long time, since very little of it is going to the actual debt that you owe. And so if you were only paying the minimum payment, it is going to take you very long to actually be able to get rid of that debt. And so you have to find a way to pay above and beyond that. But the problem is that for a lot of people, paying an extra $100 or $200 at any given time is now going to start to have an impact on your ability to pay other bills and or save, etc. And this unfortunately puts you in a debt cycle that's really difficult to get out of. And so the value of micropayments is that while you might not notice that small payment on a weekly basis, so, it might be something like sacrificing a coffee or, doing a day less of takeout. So while you might not miss that extra few dollars in any given week, it actually does add up and accumulate over time and allow you actually to make payments that go toward the principal of your debt and therefore start to pay it off over time. And that actually even makes your minimum payments in the future more effective because a larger proportion of those will now also be going toward the principal. So this is going to be most effective if you have a smaller amount of debt to tackle, let's say somewhere under 10K, but obviously you can apply it to any amount to start making some type of dent. And you want to make sure that you are starting with the highest interest loan and or credit card that you have, because that's the one that's costing you the most money right now, and the one where your minimum payment is going more to interest than to principal. And so therefore you want to make sure that you attack that one first. So the beauty about this, you can do this as often as you like. Start to try and get in the daily habit of do I have any extra, as little as $3, $5 that I could be applying to this credit card and or loan today. I'd love to follow some of your journeys if you go on this challenge, so let us know in the comments.